It's coming. Are you ready?
That's why the enemy works so hard to keep us bound and ignorant of our real identity, because the devil knows that if you ever got a right revelation about who you are and the power you have, that the enemy would have no choice, let's go, to loose the hold that God has on your life.
And can I tell you tonight that God is calling for you to change your choices? Oh, because when you change your choices, God can use you. When you change your choices, God can change your situation. When you change your choices, He can pick you up and He can turn you around and He can place your feet on a solid ground. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Command your soul. Get up, get up, to get up, get up, get up, get up, and worship the Lord. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Won't stop believing, 'cause I've seen you do it over and over again. Oh yeah, oh Lord, I won't stop believing. Won't stop believing. You cannot fail me.
So something else that came to mind is, like, one of the things I love about WOW is that it creates a multi-generational space that I don't know if you really know the length that it goes, because it's beyond even like the WOW encounters and the conference. There are behind the scenes conversations that happen with the millennial women specifically who attend WOW that are so almost beyond our years, but it's because we're surrounded by these women who, no matter the magnitude of faith, just the fact that they show up and how they show up is just so inspiring. And so it kind of fuels us to be motivated, to really want to grow our faith and to be diligent and believe God for things that might be beyond what we could imagine by ourselves. But because we see these beautiful women that show up with this faith and that we hear the stories, and then you always teach such great lessons. Like, what do you think is something that we share across the generations, maybe when it comes to doubt and fear and just the way we wait and anticipate breakthrough, all the real feelings that we feel? Like, what is, I don't know, I guess your insight on doubt when it comes to breakthrough?
So doubt, fear, frustration, all of that is multi-generational. Like, it's not just, those that have been walking. What you will see is those that have been walking with God and those that take the time to fortify their faith. Sometimes you will find that they're a little more mature in their faith, so they go back to their benchmark of blessings, right? Okay, so He did this for me.
The benchmark of blessings.
Yes,
like
a benchmark. So you can look at it and say, okay, well, He did this for me then. He has the same power to do this for me now.
Right.
Sometimes we get frustrated and we like to know the end at the beginning, but He's the only one that knows that. And so when I go into facing something, that's why I'm so transparent with my life, because a lot of times people look at us or look at me and think that, okay, well, you're a believer, you got it together, you read, you sing, you worship, you do all that. So clearly life doesn't happen to you, but life's, right?
Right.
On the young and the old. And so it's up to us as, an older generation to be able to and willing to share the story. We just talked about that a couple of weeks ago, if not last week, about sharing your story. And so that's what I think I want the conference to be about, the same as the WOW Encounters, where it reaches across generations. And it doesn't matter if you just started walking with Christ yesterday, today, whatever it is. We all have fear. We all have frustration. We all have doubt. Will God do it? And then, but here's the other piece. We have to also be willing that when He answers, He may not answer us the way that we want Him to answer. And so realizing and understanding that He's sovereign. And that's where you will find that you learn about His sovereignty and you learn that He's trustworthy the more you walk with Him and the more you learn about Him.
Yeah. When you just said that, two things came to mind: distractions.
Yeah.
I think one difference is that we have a lot more voices that are prevalent nowadays in our age. like that we are hearing on social media
Yeah.
and like all the different things. We have all kind of prophets that just pop up out of nowhere and they done made them a YouTube page. And so it's like there are so many distractions and different options. And then I think there's also this like, I don't want to call it poser syndrome, but I can't think of what else to call it.
Yeah.
Because you do want it's almost like you want to go viral with your breakthrough. And sometimes the breakthrough is exactly what you said. It doesn't look like this big miraculous moment. It might just be God did this thing little by little by little, but we're just not looking at it like God is actually breaking through in this area of my life. And it's exactly what I needed, even though it might not look like what I thought I wanted.
Right.
And I think that's also across the generations.
Absolutely.
Yeah.